guys, Frakes34, another list for you, my top 10 2020 fall list. I love this time of year. Obviously, it's football season, and it's just starting to, get away from all that real hot, humid weather. So that's what I love about it. I love the cool breeze. I love that we can start wearing some darker fragrances. In this list, you'll get a couple dark ones, but then a couple lighter ones too. So again, the weather here, sometimes it can be really nice and warmer, and then sometimes it can be really, really cold, fall time wise too. So again, it's just all where we live and what you really want to kind of wear. But guys, starting off with number 10, this one has never made my list before, but I pulled this out the other day. I wore it. So many compliments. I really love this. There's some great clones out there, but I think this is probably one of the best. I know Dua 2011, the Z01, I love that clone too, but this one, a little bit of smoke. It's got everything right in it. It's probably one of the best clones for Aventus. But guys, as you know, Club du Nuit, this one, obviously you got the apple in there and you got that birch. It's a little bit more woody than normal. I do have the one too. I know this is like more of a vintage bottle, but it's got that silver top, the silver sprayer. This, guys, literally lasts over 12 hours on my skin. I get so many compliments with it, and just a really good one. So number 10, I know I'm probably going to catch a little crap for that one being on the list, but again, I love Aventus. That's probably one of my favorites of all time. But that's just a great fragrance, and for the price too, you can't go wrong with it. Obviously, we all know this one. This one coming in at number 9. Obviously, I always think about Mark Robzo 8 when I see this one, because this was his signature scent, and when we first all got into this whole fragrance thing, this was his scent he always talked about and really loved. But guys, number 9, this usually always makes my list too. Obviously, as you know, it is Le Male. Obviously, you have the lavender, the mint, and just really nice. You get some nice spices in there too. That vanilla, and just really, really a great fragrance. And I know I don't really hear too much about it anymore, and I know it's old news, but it's still a great all-around classic legendary fragrance. So all right, guys, coming in at number 8, I love this one too. This is definitely fall in a bottle, with the apple in there and the spices and everything too. But Boss Bottled, and this one's the intense version, and like I said, you got some cloves and cinnamon in there as well, but just that woody vanilla and the apple in there. It's a little fruity and citrusy, but wow, this stuff, again, great compliment getter, and just a beautiful fragrance for fall. All right, coming in at number 7, this one of my favorites. Very lucky to have a vintage bottle of it. I kind of use this sparingly, but Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, the EDT version, and again, it's, if you see that label on there, that is the vintage version. So number 7, again, you got really nice citrusy, like a citrusy lavender at the top, which is really nice, and then of course that tobacco comes in there. It is just excellent, guys. This one really hits the spot for fall, because it's a little bit brighter in the opening, but that tobacco really finishes it. It's classy. It's you can wear it anywhere pretty much, and it's very, I love to wear it to the office too. It's just a nice, classy, great fall time fragrance. So that's number 7. Now this one sometimes makes my winter list, and definitely it's a winter fragrance, but I'm going to use it for fall this year, and I really like it. It's the EDP version too. I actually got rid of my regular version. I should have kept the older bottle that I had. It was really great, but EDP, this lasts a little bit longer. I wish it would last long, but it just doesn't. It's never really had that longevity, but the EDP does last pretty long. So guys, as we know, the one by Dolce & Gabbana, this one, number 6. Obviously, you have the ginger, cardamom in there, and then obviously that really nice tobacco note, and there's some amber in this as well. So it just got like this little bit of fruitiness to it too. So, but it's just a really, we all know the one, compliment getter. People love this fragrance, and I got their great big bottle, so this is pretty much going to last me forever. So now this one is kind of like on the brighter side, but the tonka bean really plays a great role in it, because it settles it down, it darkens it up a little bit, and it's just great. I love the regular Allure Homme, but Eau Extreme, this is by far my favorite out of the Allure Homme line. This is the Eau Extreme version, coming in at number 5. You still get that orange and mint in there, but like I said, you got this really nice pepper and tonka bean. And oh my gosh, it's just rich, classy. It's, you know, I love Chanel in general, and this is just a legendary fragrance, and it's, you know, people love it on me too, and always getting compliments with this one. So now this one I just picked up, I think about a year and a half ago or whatever, and again, it's a little bit brighter on the top, but man, it dries down to such an unbelievable fragrance. It's classy. I don't know if it's discontinued or whatever, or it's really hard to get, but I actually got a backup bottle of it too. I'm so happy because this is one of my favorites. I love the Noir line of it as well, but as we know, L'Odyssée, this one obviously coming in at number 4. This is the Or Essence L'Odyssée Pour Homme. Again, you have this really nice leather. You have rose in there actually, which is kind of cool, but that's what I think brightens it up in the beginning, you know, in the opening. But then you have this really nice incense, leather. It's very woody at the bottom as well. And oh my gosh, it's like I said, it's kind of clean in the opening. With that rose, kind of brightens it up a little bit. But man, it just gets so nice and smooth and dark and rich. And it's just a really, really great fragrance. So if you guys haven't gotten your nose on this one, I would definitely get a bottle. It's one of the best designer fragrances out there. I love it. Now number 3, this one's crazy. I haven't really, you know, it was so big when it first came out and everyone got their bottles and all that stuff, and now I really don't hear much about it, but it is one of the best leather fragrances out there in a designer, and they just really killed it with this one. They just knocked it out of the park with this one. But Davidoff Leather Blend. Guys, I really love this fragrance. This one's my number 3. Obviously, you have some little bit of pepper in there. You get that papyrus in there as well. And then you have incense, leather. It is just amazing. And God, I just love this. The leather in this is just, it's like a real leather. You know, it's so authentic. And I just love that. And especially on your skin after it dries down after a good like half an hour, it's like literally smelling a piece of leather. So amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to say incense in that. I was still talking about the last one. So there's no incense in Leather Blend. But this one, obviously one of the best designers ever created. I love this stuff. Vintage juice. This stuff really try and get your hands on it. It's obviously you always want to look for that yellow stem in the bottle. But guys, this is so classy. One of the best designers ever created. I love the intense version too. It's probably my favorite out of the line, but this one definitely coming in second. So, but just the regular Dior Homme, as we know, it's all, you get a little bit of that cocoa, lavender, leathery, but the major big player in this is that iris. And it's just so crazy because who would think you'd want to smell like a makeup lipstick bag or whatever, but man, this stuff, so classy. A lot of compliments again with this, and nobody wears it. And you know, I've been working so long in a place where you can really smell people, you know, you know, in my business and all that, and just no one ever wears Dior Homme. I just love it. So number 1, kind of a simple fragrance, and just such a classic, legendary fragrance. You know, Mugler, great brand, of course, and this one obviously probably just the true, you know, the true gem out of the whole stack, you know, of fragrances. But guys, as you probably know, pure malt. It's just really all about the fruity malt that's in there. Again, a little bit of the amberiness and vanilla, but you have that DNA of that cocoa in there. But man, it is just those fruits in there that make this absolutely perfect. It is just it's just a beautiful fragrance, and it's just the malt. It's gorgeous. So that's my number 1, guys, pure malt. And I can't thank you enough for always watching my videos. I'm glad I'm putting out a couple lists too. Lists are fun to watch, so I do get that. It just seems like there's lists for everything anymore, you know what I mean? So it's you know, it's a little bit crazy with all the lists going on out there. I really like a true good review on fragrances, and I like to do those, but lists are fun. And this is really what I'm going to be wearing this year for fall. And I know it's some of the older classics and all that, nothing too exciting, but they just work, and they're legendary fragrances for a reason, you know. So, but guys, love you guys. Stay safe out there. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you, and just be safe, you know. That's the main thing. Hopefully we can get over this craziness and begin the new 2021 with a bang, and everyone just be healthy, and you know, and that's just hopefully the way it goes. So, but Rise for X34, can't thank you enough. Talk to you guys soon.